So many times we are just feel very busy throughout the days, but at the end of the day, when we are reflected to our day which is past from our life, we are just seeing that we doesn't achieve much thing in our day. We are just wasting our time in the whole day. So why it's happened? This whole stuff that we are just wasting our time, but in the meantime when we are spending our time in the whole day, we just thinking that we are doing something productive and something stuff good stuff like that, but actually it's a waste of time. So why this whole stuff happen? This whole thing is happen because of we are lack of direction. So what's direction? Direction is something that see you the ways of where you have to go. So just like that, if you want to be a footballer, your direction must be your coach and your practices or something stuff like that. And for myself, my direction is to build a huge amount of audience so that I can achieve my goal, and I can I can earn money, and I can teach you something more better which anyone couldn't do. So that's the direction I have in my life, and the direction is very important in every aspect of life. It doesn't matter whatever you want to dream of. So hello everyone, how are you all? I am Sahil, and this is day 11 of improving my English, improving my mindset, discipline, and life. So I see many people's are just lack of direction. They're just staying busy all the day. They doesn't have much time to go to gym, much time to spending time with family or with their hobbies, and like that they're just busy in their day, but in the whole day they're just wasting their time in something bad stuff like overthinking, procrastination, something like that. And 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 if the day passed out, they're just journaling and they see that why I wasting my day, why I doesn't have much productive time in the whole day, and they're just guilt of it. But it's fully wrong, because if you are just guilt of what you are doing in your day, how you gonna achieve something what you dream of? So that's why in this video we are talking about 3 point that helps you to have a direction in your life basically. So let's back onto the topic. So our first point of this video is we have too many choices in our life, but we doesn't choose one. If we don't choose one profession or one subject of our life, how gonna we being successful in those field? Because we have to put our whole focus into these things so that we can improve ourselves and we can be master of those things. But if we just divided our whole focus, and we are just giving these small portions like studying for 1 to 2 hours a day and workouting for 1 to 2 hours, which is help you to be healthy, and also just recording video for 1 to 2 hours, something like that, you are just doing all thing together. It doesn't make any sense, because so that you just divided your focus and you doesn't have that much energy to focus on one thing is much better than doing multitasking or doing multitask in the whole day and just doing procrastination and overthinking. So you have to decide it one thing. Is you are doing study, is you are recording video or content creation, or whatever profession you have. We have many profession in our life, and in the modern time we have many professions like freelancing, dropshipping, content creation, studying stuff like that. But you have to just stick with one. So in this point, we have one solution, and the thing is we have to stick with one topic for the next 30 days, not forever. because if you just stick with it forever and it doesn't make you enough money or enough essential needed which you have to fulfill, so it's useless. That's why you have to just pick one thing or one profession or one subject, like it's can be your study, it can be your content creation, it can be your freelancing, and do the thing for next 30 days so that you can understand is it your profession, or do the work with you can do the work with this subject in future. So that's our whole point. Choose the one thing out of 100 stuff and 100 confusing stuff. So our second point is we are just waiting for perfect clarity, but there is nothing such like perfectionism or perfect timing. So I can also give you an example so that you can understand my words better. So let's give example of myself. What I am doing content creation, but is it perfect? I know that it isn't perfect. I have many mistakes in my grammar, so I doesn't speak in English very better. I know that, and I doesn't have any types of camera. I record this video in a 2 GB tab. I doesn't have any mobile or personal mobile for myself. I have a just tab, and also it's just 2 GB, and you can see the camera quality. It's very bad, but I doesn't make any types of excuses. I know that I doesn't make any types of big achievement by just doing this, but I know that one day this 2 GB camera quality can bring my dream come true. So that's why you doesn't have to wait for perfect timing, or you doesn't have to wait for perfect planning. Start from today taking action, and you see that your dream will come true very sooner. So that's why you doesn't have to being perfect or waiting for perfect timing. Start from today, take action from now. And the third point of our video and the last point of this video is you actually don't have any types of structure. So what I mean by that, I in the word structure is what I referred is routine. You doesn't have any types of specific routine. You are just waking up late, you are just going to sleep late, and you are just scrolling throughout the day, and you dream of doing something big and achieving something big. So how gonna it happen? Because if you don't have any types of routine to your day, how when you wake up, when you do the actual hard work, when you do the something little small work, when you do your workout or something like that, when you spend your time with your family, so you have to make a routine of this whole thing. So firstly, just take three things like your wake up time, your going to sleep time, and your work time. Just three things you have to just doing it according to routine. Then you can expand it better with your outgoing time, when you go out and spend time with your family, when you go into workout, something like that. And for now, just starting with 3 point. So in this video we are discussing 3 point, and the 3 point is very important too, and it give you direction. So you have to just starting from 1 point, it gonna bring you to all these 3 point and following you this 3 point. So if you just like my video, you can be part of this journey and being with me, and I know that I gonna achieve something bigger, and I try my 100%. So you also have to try your 100% to being your better version and your future version. So yeah, that's it for this video. I will see you in next video. Take care and take action. Goodbye everyone.